Now, as a model, you should absolutely be concerned about the fact that what traits do the judges actually want to see in a model, right? In this video, I'm going to just break that all down. I'm going to give you all the 6 traits that the judges are looking for in a model, right? Now, without any waste of time, let's get into it. Number 1 is dedication and commitment. So they actually can tell whether you are dedicated through just one thing, right? Which is the pre-test. We usually call it the pre-tested DNA, where we just like give models certain tasks pertaining the pageant, right? So that can be either voting, it can be either be campaigning for votes, it can be collecting donations, it can be doing charity work, it can be like campaigning maybe for life-based problems, women abuse and so on and so forth, right? So there's a lot of different tasks. It actually depends on the organizer, right? But dedication can actually be rated through doing these tasks, right? So if you do the tasks well, then you're gonna look more dedicated and committed, right? And then you actually gonna start winning the pageant before it actually even begins, right? So that's the main catch. That's where models actually fail, because they think modeling is just about going there on stage and just like models smile and so on and so forth, and then they lose. I have experienced that personally when I was like trying to be in the modeling space, right? So I just like jumped into the stage without doing any work. I was good on stage, but then I lost because the judges didn't have any points that had to do with dedication and commitment, right? So it's that simple. You show your dedication. That's the first trait you're gonna have to show to the judges in order to stand a chance to win. Absolutely. Now let's move to trait number 2, right? So basically there are 5 traits. So this is trait number 2. Trait number 2 is interaction. How are you interacting with your audience, right? How are you dominant? Are you dominant online? Are you dominant on stage? Are you interacting with your audience? Like that's what I like to call energy. Absolutely. In short, or in other words, they're also looking for interaction or dominance. Now, trait number 3 is charisma. Charisma is very important. So you can show charisma on stage by just stage energy and stage focus, confidence, and this is what we actually like to call the actual test, right? So this is where you just walk, and you pose and you turn on stage, you show your eye contact, you show your best smile, and you like show your best charisma. This is the actual test. This is another main trait or characteristic that they are looking for in order to tell if you are a good model or you are gonna win, or you're gonna become a better model in future. Now, the 4th trait is dominance, right? How dominant are you? Like, are you really available on stage? Are you keeping the eye contact? Are you smiling from your heart, or you're just smiling from fear and trying to fake it, right? This is the most significant thing, because a lot of models, they lack confidence, which is why we also do confidence training, because without confidence, then you're not going to be dominant, you're going to lose, you're not going to succeed basically. So it's just like dominance, nothing else. And then the last but not the least is the 5th trait, which is the brains and capabilities. This is what we like to call it the post-test DNA. This is where the judges, they go ahead and they ask you a random question, right? And then you have to answer that question in front of tons of audience, right? And also those judges. This is where we test your mental strength, and mental capability, right? So you have to make sure that you are relaxed and you keep yourself true, right? You just before you can talk, right? In most cases, I advise my model my models to ask the judges to repeat the question, just to make sure that you get more time to think and relax. So those are the simple things that you can show to the judges and become a winning model. I hope you enjoyed the video.